Well, hi there, Leonard. You peeking out, seeing what I'm doing? I'm just looking around, Leonard. Just looking around. Leonard, where's Ringo? Have you seen Ringo today? So I actually haven't seen Ringo. Wait a minute. If we have 1, 2, and 3 pigs in here, oh no. Then that means what I was calling a pig over here was actually Ringo. Oh no. I called Ringo a pig. So there is a pig with its back to us right there. And Ringo, oh no, sorry Ringy. I thought Ringo was a pig. Guys, I thought Ringo was a pig. I'm so embarrassed. Ringo, I'm so sorry. Please don't hold it against me. Oh no. I said there's 2 pigs in there. Now where's Ringo? And that was Ringo. Oh no, he's gonna hold that. I'll never hear the end of that one. Well, as you guys already know, yesterday we had our lights came back on. So our generator is finally able to have a rest. I did call our Generac serviceman to try to schedule an appointment. Would you believe they could not come out until mid-September? Yeah, as of right now, it's going to be mid-September before we can get on their list of service calls. It doesn't need to be serviced necessarily, I don't think. It's nothing wrong with it, but it has run so many hours over the last couple of months. I would say it's probably run more hours over the last few months than it's run the entire time that we've lived here. We don't have a lot of power outages in this area, but there are a few. But the problem these last couple of months is we've had week-long outages. So with all the storms around May, all the flooding, that really put a damper on things. Good morning, babies. Good morning to you all. I know. We have tossed so many lambs over in this pasture, and they just really enjoy a little break from their ordinary. Now, don't forget, we do have the gate to the back opened, but I have to walk with them to get them to come back. They won't go on their own. Look at everybody staring at me. That Brady's a big galoot. But they will not go to the back on their own. We don't really have enough grass growing in the front pasture to say we can offer them enough to live on. So we are doing quite a bit of grains in the afternoon. So all of those lambs that we tossed over from the most recent storm, they have eaten them down to just nothing but sticks. There's an example right there. Hi, sweet sissy. Good morning, my sweetie. Can I get some loving? Oh, Stella. She's scared of you, Stella. She said, I ain't going to love on you if Stella's loving on you. Sissy's the kind of girl who does not want to share. She wants you all to herself. And if I can't get her all to myself, baby. No, I want you to notice how much better Sissy's looking than she was a month ago when we talked about her. Now, she's still a little bit on the rail. You can see there all that sunken in area. But I think that you would agree that she looks a whole lot better, 10 times better now than she looked when I called her to your attention several weeks back. We were concerned with both her and Shirley Bird. Shirley Bird, my special Shirley, was also not doing her best. But we began to supplement their feed, their grains more with some stuff they might have been missing out on. And I think it's made a world of difference. I'm just noticing across the way, is that Pat and Dave's golf cart sitting alongside the fence? And if it is, are they feeding my big birds? I'm going to zoom back a little bit and try to walk around. And yes, looky here. You see all the feathers? Oh my goodness gracious. How blessed are we to have wonderful neighbors. They love them big birds. They love all the animals. Pat and Dave, Miss Pat and Mr. David, our neighbors on the left side of our property here, they love all of our animals. Doesn't matter if we have horses over there or cows. The longhorns have been around for a while over there, and the donkeys, they love them all. And they certainly enjoy coming over and visiting and offering snacks. Miss Pat actually has a special spot on her golf cart where she whoo-wee. This needs to be emptied out. So no one's using this right now. The big birds that are eating out of these are over on the other side. So we haven't used these. And what's happened is, even though I have holes in the bottom of them that I've drilled holes, sometimes the holes can get clogged up. You see the little holes that we drill. But sometimes those holes can get clogged up by hay or grains or other things. Good morning, you two. Hello there. Hello, good morning. So you know these are Roxy's babies. And we're no longer having to milk her. She's all on her own now. She got her babies up and going, and they're all on their own, and they're doing wonderful. Yes, they're doing so wonderful, and we love them. Yes, we do. All right. I'm going to walk around a little bit and talk about different things. You guys come with me. So it is a rainy day today, which is fine. Even though we did get about 7 inches of rain with the hurricane, we don't mind these little sprinkles. We haven't had any erosion issues. Well, no additional erosion issues with the 7 inches. And the property handled it like a champ. So we're so blessed for all the pond work. And so even though it's drizzling, a lot of the goats, pigs are laid up. You can see a couple of pigs there behind Annie and Indy. Even the girls here are going to just kind of take it easy this morning. Annie's eyeballing me like, what do you want and why are you videoing me? I haven't made myself up yet. I know. I'm sorry, sweetie, but you're beautiful. I've actually come over to take a look at the little mini donkeys. Everyone knows that we had a small issue with Andy, and we've not had a chance to have a look at him yet. So I'm going to walk over now and see how bad his limp is. But yesterday afternoon, I videoed a little Facebook video. It was in the up and down Facebook version, short video. And Andy had a pretty good limp on his front right leg. And of course, Jamie was not here. I'm trying to look there, right there behind the roll of hay. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, he still got a good limp. Jamie wasn't here. She was traveling. And so we were unable to, gather him and have a look yesterday. But we will today. I was just hoping that maybe overnight something miraculous had happened. He'd be feeling a little bit better. No one's after you. No, but you can still see Andy's absolutely got all of his weight off of that front right leg. Hey, Seaward, you're kind of in my way, sir. There we go. Let's have a looky here. Now, you don't really know exactly what's going on, but guys, have y'all noticed how slicked down they are? They've lost their wormy guts. They look really, really good. You're a handsome little fella, Andy. I hate that you have a limp. Don't know what's wrong. Oh, Seaward has friends. Seaward, you have friends? That's wonderful. Stella and Christmas. There we go. Stella and Christmas, always trying to be a part of something. Yeah, we'll have to use feed and get him into the loafing shed where we can catch him. And at that point, we will have to look and see if there's some kind of an abscess or something going on. I hope it's not broke. Now, I don't know why it could be unless he got kicked. And whenever you look at the donkeys and you know how bad they used to get along, they do get along a whole lot better now. They very rarely, you see them kicking and biting the way they used to. And so we're so blessed for that. We had to remove them from their other situation, and they're becoming a whole lot gentler towards each other and to us. But that doesn't mean that every once in a while they won't bite or kick at each other. And so I don't really know exactly what's going on here, but he will not put any weight on that front leg at all. And that right there tells you it needs to be looked at. And in case you're screaming and hollering right now, vet, 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 vet. Do you know that our vet's office is still closed? Guys, there are still, now even though we have power here, there are still millions of customers, businesses and homes without power. And Jamie's been calling like crazy trying to get a hold of somebody to find out the results of her blood test on her horse to see if she's pregnant. And they are still not open for business. So that's not going to happen. The only way we could possibly do something is to try to load him up and drive him all the way to Texas A&M. But that is about a 2.5, 3-hour drive with a trailer. And guys, you just don't want to do that in this Texas heat. Not safely. So as long as he's eating and he's drinking and he's not, you know, on death's doorstep, we're not going to do a whole lot of moving if we can avoid it. And so I think we need to have a good look over and see what's going on with them. And then we'll decide where to go from there. Let's go peek at the other babies. Standing here looking over the 8-acre pasture, and the donkeys have all gone up towards the higher hill, hanging around. Guys, I know that you see some green here, and I don't want you to, well, how do I say this the right way? Just know that we're blessed to have some green showing, but what that green is not good, delicious grass. As a matter of fact, that green is mostly a whole lot of weedy stuff. Just weedy. W-E-E-D, weed, but weedy. It's not things that there's not a lot of nutritional value in that. And so we are planning on moving these 3 donkeys over to JL with the horses. But Jamie wanted to wait until she got her blood test back from Stormy to see if she's pregnant. And if Stormy is pregnant and she's far enough along, we'll have to move Stormy back over here. Now, I don't know exactly all the details, and so please don't ask in the comments who's going with who and who's going to come, who's going to stay, because I don't know. But Jamie would like to be closer to Storm if she is in fact going to have a foal. If she's going to have a baby, Jamie wants her to be closer. And as far as Stormy's nutrition, what she would do is go live over on this side where there's quite a bit of grass. This is some good grass over here. This high hill towards the road is good grass. But it doesn't matter. We still supplement very well. We also offer green hay year-round if we have to. And so, but no, I told Jamie, I'd rather this pasture have some kind of green than just be completely brown like it was last year at this time and the year before that. It was horrible. So at least there is something green, and that's what you got to start somewhere, friends. You have to start somewhere, and if it's weeds and things that are not really nutritional, it's okay, because even the roots itself can kind of begin to help do its part in maintaining our soil, holding everything into place during the storms and the winds and the rains. And then the last thing I'll show you, then I'll get off, I promise, is I'm not going to say it's me being lazy, but it's really me being lazy. The fact that we had the guys come out and cut these trees down, and I have still not come out to pick everything up and pile it. It's just been so darn hot, friends. And I could drive over here very easily in my side-by-side, and I could pick up these pieces, because these are not that big, put them in the back and drive them to a location and dump them to burn. I just haven't done it. I just haven't done it. And I know there's jobs that you guys have to do that you sometimes just put off and you put off and you put off. Well, guess what? Lester's no different. And then I also say that every time I get this pasture semi-clean, we have another wind come through here and drop a whole bunch more limbs. It's like a never-ending battle, y'all. It's a never-ending battle. But anyway, everything's looking wonderful here. We're so blessed to have come through the hurricane. Only had lost our power for the 3.5 days. Plum Grove is still without power, so I feel horrible for those guys. But I need you to know, and they all know, that every single person over there has been offered a place to come shower, a place to come cool off. We even have a place to sleep that no one has taken advantage of. Bree and Laramie are here in this RV, but the JL Ranch has a wonderful RV, and no one has chosen to come stay there. We've offered it to everybody. So before y'all start getting on anyone's butts or anything else, just know that it has been offered, but people have turned it down. Everybody. There's not one person who's not been offered the RV to stay in, and they've all turned it down. So, all right, well, thank you all for watching. We love you so much. Blessed to have you. Life is funner and gooder with you all. So, thank you.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.